Yeah, check this out. These sheep are getting way close to our camp now. I mean, these guys are like right here. Hey guys, welcome to Overland AZ. We are in beautiful Colorado. We are camped out near the end of Engineer Pass right now. We did the first part of it this morning and we're gonna stay here for the night. We got a really cool area and I don't know if you guys can see it in the background, probably not, and I'll put some clips in the video, but we have sheep being herded right through our camp area right now. This is really cool. I've never seen anything like this, but I wanted to take a little bit of time. I get a ton of questions on the tent that we run. This is a Tuff Stuff Overland tent. We've been using it for about 2.5 years now and it's been flawless for us. We haven't had any issues with it. I just want to show you how easy it is to set up, some of the features that we like about it, show you around the inside, the outside of the tent, and then probably tomorrow, if we have time, I'll show you how easy it is to pack it away as well. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is pull these two straps off the top and get this cover off. So after you loosen the two straps here, throw the straps over. There's a zipper that runs all the way around to hold the cover on. And we just finished unzipping this. We're gonna go over on the other side, pull the cover off, and there's two more straps that hold everything down, and then we can start pulling the tent open. Once you have the tent folded over, the next thing you want to do is there's a bar that takes this extension and holds it outwards over you. This part's really cool because like today when it's raining, it just gives you a little bit of extra cover under the tent. You can hang out under here, set up chairs. You also have cover when you're coming in and out of the tent too. So if it's raining, snowing, whatever, we've had this thing in the snow, and you're coming in and out of the tent, you're not getting rained on during that time. Now, some people have had issues with these on certain tents where when it rains really hard or they get a lot of snow, it packs up on the top of this and actually crushes in and breaks this bar. On the Tuff Stuff tent, we've had snow on this before. We've been in torrential downpours. It's never caved in. It's never held water up there. The cover up top is tight enough. Once you pull this open, all the water just runs right off. So now we just want to stake down our ropes. This will help hold tension on here. Again, I think this is part of the reason why some people might have issues with certain tents where the water pools up there. We always make sure that these are super tight, keeps everything tight up here and keeps the rain fly tight up top, and we've never had an issue with any water pooling up. So I'm gonna go grab some stakes and we'll do that now. Notice too, I have one of my max tracks down here under the ladder. It's really important that your ladder's at the right angle. If it's too steep, it's too hard to climb up and it puts a lot of stress on it on the tent. If it's too far out, you put a ton of stress on the ladder while you're climbing up it. They only support so much weight, they're made out of aluminum. So bringing like a block of wood or something is a really good idea if you run into a situation where your Jeep's higher than where the ladder's gonna come down. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do is take these posts here and we're going to use these to open up the awnings over the windows and then also stretch out the rain fly on the back side of the tent. So the last thing we're going to do, we're going to climb up into the tent. There's 4 bungee cords up there that hook up when you close up the tent. It just helps keep all the fabric in when you're folding the tent. We're gonna unhook those real quick. All of our bedding is up there, so our pillows, we're not using sleeping bags on this trip, but we have 2 blankets up there, we have a comforter, my son's pajamas are up there. So we left all that stuff up there, including the pillows, and it all closes up just fine, which is really nice because we don't have to carry that stuff in the Jeep. We have enough stuff in the Jeep as it is. All right, so we're gonna go into the tent now. We're gonna undo those bungees, but first, I've already rolled up. There's a flap right here, a door. This is great, it helps keep the warmth in at night when it's cold. And then you also have a mesh screen here, so you won't get any mosquitoes or moths or anything inside the tent while you have this shut. Same goes for the other 3 windows. So there's 1 window on each side of the tent, and they all have this mesh, and they all have a flap over them. And it stays really warm up here, and when it's hot out and you open the windows, you get a really good ventilation in there, and it stays really cool. Alright, so we're in the tent now. These are the bungee cords. There's 1 here, 1 there, and then 2 in the back. These just help when you're folding the tent up. It just pulls this fabric in so that everything tucks up nice and neat. You can also see there's a window on this side, a window in the back, and then a window on the other side as well. There's also 4 storage compartments, so 2 on each side, which is cool. I throw my wallet, knife, whatever up here. You have a foam pad for a mattress. And then you can see we have our sheet and bottom layer here. We have our comforter there, and then our pillows are actually under that up there. So everything folded into this just fine. We're on our 4th night right now. We've been doing this the same way every single night, and basically every night since we've used the tent when we bought it a few years ago. So let's go ahead. We'll undo these here first. We'll pull out the bedding, and then we're all done. Now you can see I've rolled down one of the side windows here. Here's that mesh again, and then you can see the awning overhanging there. And it goes down a pretty good ways, so even if it's windy and raining, we've never had an issue with rain getting into the tent. And then on the back window, the rain fly hangs over the back of that, so you don't get any rain in there. And then this side over here is just the same as this side. There's also 2 vents in the tent, so even if you have everything closed up, you do have ventilation in the tent. You have one on each side. And they do let a good amount of airflow through. You can really feel it when you put your hand up here. Alright guys, so here it is, our finished product. This is our home away from home. It's the Tuff Stuff Overland rooftop tent. This one's a 3-person tent, and I can say that me and my wife and our son fit in here comfortably. Keeps us dry, it keeps us warm, and we've had this thing for 2.5, 3 years now, and it's been perfect that entire time. It doesn't even look like it's aged any. Guys, we're just getting cleaned up here at camp. We're gonna go ahead and tear down the tent now. Taking it down is the exact opposite of setting it up. So it's just as easy, it's just you're doing everything in reverse. Alright guys, so there you have it, full setup and tear down of the Tuff Stuff Overland tent. Again, this is the 3-person tent. We do also have the annex for it. We use the annex when we bring the dogs along with us. There's a floor on the bottom of the annex, so it's really great for a spot for them to sleep without them being able to escape during the night. Overall, it takes about maybe 5 to 10 minutes to set up, 5 to 10 minutes to tear down, just depending on how many times you've done it. You definitely get quicker at it the more that you do it. The great thing about this is we can camp anywhere that we can park the Jeep. So we'll find BLM land or any dispersed camping. All we gotta do is level out the Jeep, open up the tent, and we can camp. Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this review video, please consider subscribing. We'll be continuing to do more review videos like this one here, and we'll also be continuing to do some of our trail videos as well. Thanks for watching.